Well, howdy. Bridges are everywhere, but how often do we really notice them? Today, we're taking a closer look at 10 of America's most incredible bridges, and the stories behind them. These aren't just crossings, they're feats of engineering, history, and human spirit. From foggy icons to tropical causeways, each bridge has a tale worth telling. So buckle up, this journey is for everyone, and it's all ad-friendly. Let's get started with a true American legend. Let's start with the big one, the Golden Gate Bridge. You've seen it in movies, but standing here, you realize photos can't capture its scale. Built in 1933, many said it was impossible. Winds, deep water, and thick fog. But determined engineers and fearless workers proved them wrong, spinning miles of steel cable high above the bay. That famous color? It's international orange, chosen to stand out in the fog and complement the landscape. The bridge is both functional and beautiful, a beacon for travelers and ships alike. Walking or biking its 1.7-mile span is a rite of passage. You feel the hum of traffic, hear the foghorns, and see the city emerge from the mist. It's a living piece of history, a testament to vision and hard work. Next time you see it, pause and remember those who risked everything to build it. The Golden Gate isn't just a way to Moran, it's a monument to making the impossible real. It's a dirty job, polished for the world to admire. This bridge is proof that courage and creativity can span any gap. Let's move east to another icon. The Brooklyn Bridge awaits. Now to New York's Brooklyn Bridge, a structure that helped create the city itself. When it opened in 1883, it was the world's longest suspension bridge and a symbol of modern America. Designed by John Roebling, tragedy struck early and his son Washington took over, only to be paralyzed by the bends. His wife Emily became the bridge's unsung hero, relaying instructions and mastering engineering on the fly. Those stone towers, they're like cathedral gates, monuments to an era of hand-shaped stone and steel. The web of cables was once so intimidating P.T. Barnum marched elephants across to prove its strength. Today, walking the wooden promenade is a pilgrimage through history. You're above the traffic surrounded by the city's energy, with Manhattan's skyline unfolding ahead. The Brooklyn Bridge is more than a crossing, it's a survivor, a testament to the Roebling family's will and the power of a great idea. Every step connects you to the past and the city's relentless drive. It's a bridge built on sacrifice, vision, and grit. Next, we head south for a different kind of marvel. The Lake Pontchartrain Causeway is up next. Let's see what makes it unique. Sometimes the most impressive journey is across a vast, flat expanse. Let's hit the road. Down in Louisiana, the Lake Pontchartrain Causeway is all about length, nearly 24 miles of concrete stretching across open water. For much of the drive you can't see land, just sky, water, and road. Built in 1956, it transformed the region, cutting commute times and connecting communities. Construction meant barging thousands of concrete sections into place with precision. The only elevation change? The hump, a drawbridge for ships. On clear days the view is endless, in storms it's a test of nerve. The causeway is a monument to modern engineering and the power of a straight line. It's about feeling small in the face of nature, and connected by human ingenuity. Now let's return to New York for a different kind of giant. The George Washington Bridge is New York's workhorse, spanning the Hudson and connecting Manhattan to New Jersey. It's the busiest motor vehicle bridge in the world, with over 100 million crossings a year. Opened in 1931, it nearly doubled the previous record for span length. Originally meant to be clad in granite, the Depression left its steel skeleton exposed, a happy accident that became its signature look. Architect Le Corbusier called it the most beautiful bridge in the world, praising its raw, honest engineering. Driving across, you get sweeping views of the Palisades and Manhattan, or on the lower level, a gritty, immersive ride inside the steel structure. On holidays, the world's largest free-flying American flag unfurls from the New Jersey Tower. The GWB isn't just a crossing, it's a vital artery and a symbol of power and resilience. Sometimes, stripping things down reveals their true beauty. Next we head to Florida for a bridge born from tragedy and rebuilt as a beacon. The Sunshine Skyway Bridge is up next. Let's see how hope can rise from disaster. Onward to Tampa Bay. In Tampa Bay, the Sunshine Skyway Bridge rises like a ship's mast, its yellow cables fanning out in a striking design. After a tragic freighter collision in 1980, the new cable-stayed bridge was built for safety and beauty. Its design allows ships to pass safely and creates a regional icon. Driving over it, you're treated to panoramic views of the Gulf and Tampa Bay. The bridge feels light, almost like you're flying. It's a symbol of resilience, turning tragedy into inspiration. The Skyway proves infrastructure can be art and a community's hope. Now let's head to Maryland for a bridge that's not for the faint of heart. Maryland's Chesapeake Bay Bridge, two massive spans leaping 5 miles across open water. It's a mix of bridge types, rising nearly 200 feet to let ships pass. Narrow lanes, no shoulders, and wild weather make it a white-knuckle drive for many. Some even hire drivers to cross for them. Built in 1952, it's the only direct link between Maryland's shores. A vital economic and social artery. The logistics of building two such spans over decades is staggering. On clear days, the view is spectacular. In storms, it's humbling. The Bay Bridge is a reminder of our ability to conquer natural barriers, even if it makes our palms sweat. Now, let's head north to Michigan for a bridge that unites a state. Welcome to the Mackinac Bridge, the mighty Mac, spanning 5 miles between Michigan's peninsulas. Before it opened in 1957, crossing meant long ferry waits and winter ice. The dream took 70 years, with fierce currents and brutal winds to overcome. Engineer David Steinman saw it as both a technical challenge and a work of art. Its suspension design, towering pylons, and open grate roadway make it both strong and elegant. Every Labor Day, tens of thousands walk the bridge in a beloved state tradition. The mighty Mac is more than infrastructure, it's a symbol of Michigan pride and unity. It tamed one of North America's toughest waterways. Sometimes the impossible becomes our greatest achievement. Next, let's soar to Colorado for a bridge built for thrills. The Royal Gorge Bridge is up next. In Colorado, the Royal Gorge Bridge isn't about crossing water, it's about crossing air. Hanging 955 feet above the Arkansas River, it's the highest suspension bridge in the U.S., built in 1929 purely as a tourist attraction. It delivers heart-pounding views and adventure. Construction was daring. Cables strung across the gorge, a deck of wooden planks, all built in just 6 months. Today, it's the centerpiece of an adventure park. Zip lines, gondolas, and a sky coaster for thrill seekers. After surviving a devastating wildfire, the bridge stands as a symbol of resilience. The Royal Gorge Bridge is about awe, perspective, and the thrill of standing on the edge. Sometimes the most important thing we build is an opportunity for adventure. Now let's return to the California coast for a bridge that's pure elegance. The Bixby Creek Bridge awaits. On California's Pacific Coast Highway, the Bixby Creek Bridge is a masterpiece of concrete arch design. Completed in 1932, it connected remote Big Sur to the rest of California. Its graceful arch complements the rugged cliffs and ocean below. The design was chosen for both strength and beauty, blending seamlessly with the landscape. It's one of the most photographed bridges in the state, a favorite stop for travelers and photographers. The Bixby Bridge proves that infrastructure can be art, quiet, elegant, and in harmony with nature. Sometimes the best designs are the ones that let the scenery shine. For our final stop, we head to the Florida Keys. In the Florida Keys, the 7-mile bridge is the king of the overseas highway. Stretching nearly 7 miles over turquoise water, it connects Knights Key to Little Duck Key. The modern bridge runs beside the skeletal remains of Henry Flagler's original railroad, a testament to history and nature's power. Completed in 1982, the new bridge offers unparalleled views of mangroves, sailboats, and endless blue. It's a movie star, featured in blockbusters and road trip dreams. Driving across feels like gliding over the Caribbean, heading toward Key West. The 7-mile bridge is both journey and destination, a leap across the sea. It's proof that sometimes the road itself is the most beautiful place to be. And with that, our bridge tour comes to an end. Let's wrap up our journey. And just like that, our journey ends. 10 bridges, 10 stories of ambition, grit, and connection. They're more than steel and stone. They're symbols of what we can achieve together. I hope you've enjoyed seeing them in a new light. If you're curious for more, hit subscribe and join us for the next adventure. Thanks for coming along. Until next time, keep your eyes open and appreciate the bridges you cross. You never know what stories they hold.